beautiful people. Welcome to Sanitylicious. Today, I'll be talking to you guys about managing stress like a boss. And I'm going to share with you 10 techniques every woman should know. So, let's just get straight to it. Now, let's talk about stress a little bit. It's something that can happen just anytime, anywhere. But that doesn't mean it has to run the show, So women often face these unique pressures, juggling career demands, personal lives, relationships, and everything in between. But here's the thing: you can manage stress like a total boss, and it's all about having a few solid techniques in your back pocket. So let's dive into how you can take control, feel more balanced, and thrive no matter what life throws at you. So, here's the first one: setting boundaries like a pro. Mm. One of the first steps to managing stress is understanding that you are in control of your time and energy. It's about it's about you. It is about you. You have that control, you have that free will, you have that freedom to do that. And it's easy to get overwhelmed when you feel like everyone and everything is pulling at you from every direction. The secret is boundaries. Learn to say no without feeling guilty, nice girls. Learn to say no. Just prioritize what's important to you, and don't stretch feelings too thin trying to meet everyone's expectations. If your plate is full, your plate is full, and let people know, no, I won't be able to do this, I have this coming up, I've already planned on this and this and this and this. This isn't about being unhelpful, it's about protecting your own mental space and energy. So set those boundaries and stick to them. When I say stick to them, I mean it word by word. Stick to them. Never create a boundary and not stick to them, because whomever you created the boundary for and they saw that you breaking your own boundaries, they're not going to respect you. So once you set a boundary, stick to that. And the second one is to create your own version of me time. Mm. Everyone talks about self-care, but what does it really mean for you? Forget what everyone else say it should look like. Maybe your version of self-care is reading a book, taking a long bath, or blasting your favorite music while cooking. The point is, you you need regular time that's just for you. No interruptions, no demands, no this and that has got nothing to do with you. You're just doing something that fills your cup. The more you prioritize your own mental and well-being, the better you'll be at handling these stresses when they come. So stuff like this, prioritizing yourself and setting boundaries, they really they mold you into being a very firm and strong human being. So when you come across situations that might come and take your energy away from you, you know you are ready, you are firm, and you've been ready already. The third one: get comfortable with delegation. Here's the hard truth: you can't do it all. And you shouldn't have to. You don't even have to try to. Delegation is your best friend when it comes to stress management. Whether it's at your work or at your home, it's okay to ask for help or pass on responsibilities. Being a boss doesn't mean doing everything solo. It means knowing how to leverage the strengths of those around you. So, letting go of the need to control every detail will not only free up some time, but will also ease that mental load we carry around all the time. So trust others to help you. Trust others to help you. The fourth one, master the art of mindfulness. Hmm. When you are constantly stressed, your mind is often racing. One of the best ways to manage that is by practicing mindfulness. You don't need to sit in silence for an hour. um, you don't need to do that. Simply bring your attention back to the present moment whenever you start feeling overwhelmed. Notice what's happening around you without judgment, whether you are taking a few deep breaths at your desk or focusing on your warm water while you wash dishes. Being present helps you ground you and reduce that spinning out of control feeling. So tuning yourself back to the present moment is very, very effective. Please trust me on that one. It works for me. I do it all the time. The fifth technique is break tasks into manageable pieces. Mm, mm. Sometimes stress feels huge because we are looking at the big picture all at once. It's like standing at the bottom of a mountain and wondering how on earth are you going to climb it? So instead of focusing on the whole mountain, break things down into smaller tasks. Tackle one piece at a time. When you handle things in bite-sized portions, it's easier. It's so easier to see the progress, and that progress is what keeps you motivated. It keeps you going, it keeps you wanting to push for more. So remember, every big goal is just a series of small, manageable steps. I want you to always remember that. Sixth strategy is build a routine that works for you. Mhm. Routines are powerful. Routines are so powerful because they remove decision fatigue. So, when you have a consistent routine, whether it's a morning ritual, a workout plan, or a simple evening wind down process, you give yourself structure. That structure helps reduce the chaos in your mind. It helps so much and allows you to move through your day with more ease. But don't adopt someone else's routine. Don't do that. Instead, maybe customize it. Find what works for you. Find what works for your energy levels, your priorities, and your life. Find what works for you. A well structured routine gives you more control over your life, and with more control comes less stress. The seventh technique, it's move your body. It's non-negotiable. Mhm. Exercise isn't just about getting fit. It's one of the best tools to manage stress. I know you've heard this before, but I'm here to repeat it to you again. Movement helps clear your mind, guys. It releases so much tension. It boosts your mood, and I know you've once exercised and you know about this mood thing, how you get boosted whenever you've exercised. So you don't need to hit the gym for hours. You can be taking a walk around your neighborhood, some yoga in your living room, or dancing in your kitchen. The key is consistency. When you move your body regularly, you are giving yourself a built-in stress release system, and trust me, your mind and body will thank you for it. Trust me, just trust me on that one. Stay consistent with moving your body, and your mind and body will thank you for it. Eighth technique, sleep is sacred. Treat it that way. We often sacrifice sleep in the name of getting more done, but that's a fast track to burnout. Lack of sleep magnifies stress, making even small things feel so overwhelming just because you're not feeling like sleeping the way you should be. So you're just robbing yourself. So prioritize your rest like it's a non-negotiable meeting with yourself. Set a bedtime routine that helps you unwind, avoid screens before bedtime. I know you've heard that before. And give yourself time to decompress. Give yourself time, and when you are well rested, you are more resilient and better equipped to handle whatever challenges um, come your way the next day, or even in the future. You're always so awakened. You have so much energy because you are rested, and that's the most important thing. Do not sleep on that. Do not sleep on that. Do not sleep on sleep. Just sleep. The ninth technique, my beautiful people, know when to disconnect. Mm. The constant the constant notifications, emails, and social media can create an underlying sense of anxiety. Part of managing stress like a boss is knowing when to disconnect. Yeah, normalize those detox, normalize those screen detox, social media detox, smartphone detox, and set specific time to check your phone or email, and avoid mindlessly scrolling through social media when you feel stressed. I know, I often do that, and it it sometimes happens. It sometimes happen on autopilot, and I've been working on that. I've noticed that I used to, whenever I feel stressed about something, that for instance, maybe I'm checking my emails and I haven't yet gotten that email that I was expecting, I just catch myself now all of a sudden going to Instagram to scroll, and I catch that up on. I was like, oh, so this is what I do when I feel uneasy or feel a bit down. I go on social media for that dopamine kick. And then once I got to realize that, I fixed that. I worked on that. So technology is great, but it doesn't need to run your life. Step away. Take a breather, guys, and give yourself permission to unplug. You'll feel more fulfilled, you'll feel more in control and less overwhelmed. And last but not least, laugh often and don't take everything too seriously. Ah, don't take everything too seriously, especially what the people say, because people are going through their own things. Sometimes people will be telling you about themselves but projecting all of that to you, as if like you're the one, but they are actually telling you about themselves, and you go and take that personal, and you end up taking your energy levels down because you're taking things that people take too hard, too seriously. So please don't forget to love and don't take things too seriously. Life is stressful, but it doesn't always have to be so serious. Find joy in the little moments. Laugh at your jokes, laugh at your mistakes, and don't put unnecessary pressure on yourself to be perfect. Stress can shrink when you choose to see the lighter side of things. So surround yourself with people who lift you up, and don't be afraid to let loose and have fun once in a while. Humor is powerful. Humor is a powerful tool set for stress relief. So yes, guys, I'm so thankful to people who've watched the video with me up to now. I'm so grateful of you guys. And yeah, man, managing stress doesn't have to feel like an uphill battle. It's about small intentional choices that add up to a more balanced, fulfilling life. So by setting boundaries, taking care of yourself, taking time for yourself, and moving through life with awareness and mindfulness, you'll be better equipped to handle whatever comes your way. And stress might be part of your life, but it doesn't have to control you. So I know you've got this. I know you've got this. And that's it for today, my beautiful people. Stay stressless, stay mindfulness, stay beautiful, stay gracious, stay compassionate, stay sanitylicious. Until next time, bye. Toodles.